That's why somebody's like, oh, it's because you were in real estate. That's why you know. Because I was tired. In the beginning of real estate, I was like crying all the time, yo. I was like, so much. He knew what kind of girl that he was getting, and I need my Gucci bag, and he just bought me one in September, but he needs to know, like, I don't want to tell you. She knew she sounded stupid when she said, I don't want to tell you what's scheduled to buy me stuff. What? Some women think that when they, just because they're pretty, they can attract the man so they don't have to work. That's not a good strategy, mama. That ain't a good strategy, just to be like, I'm gonna be cute. And then, but what if he never come? What if nobody ever come and save you? I'm trying to tell people now, they ain't never gonna save you. Nobody coming to save you. Because pretty can attract the man, but if you're not smart, if you're not honest, if you're not decent, they could look at all the girls with all the butts and all the boobs and all the flat tummies all they want to, but at the end of the day, the person that they're marrying has. This video is sponsored by Instant Credit Rehab. Rebuild your credit today. Hey, it's Ruth Marquis. How are you today? And I was saying, like, I wish this would be a good podcast topic, because my problem is pretty versus money, right? Okay, so let me set it up for you. There's some women, I know some powerful women who have sons. They're giving their sons the company. They're giving their sons the rundown. They're giving their sons how to do the business. Their sons is soaking it up and taking it in. I'm like, yo, you're so easy. You're so lucky that you got somebody just say, here, do this, that, and they automatically making the money because their moms already built the companies, $1 million companies, and or really good jobs, a lot of clients already. They just walking into it, don't know what they doing, but making a lot of money right off the bat. I have girls, so they gonna fight me on, I don't want to do that business, mom, and I don't this and that and the third. And I was just like, well, that's probably why I wanted a boy. So I could be like, here you go, son. You know what I mean? Because boys are, I don't want to say trained or conditioned. They're focused on making money. And girls, this is a very general statement, are focused on being pretty. And I just took the whole devil's advocate stance, and I'm going to stay on the pretty side and say, well, this is how girls think, and this is how this is, and this is why they think like that. But I didn't, mind you, I didn't do this growing up. I always focus on being smart. I never focus on pretty, because you're born the way you're born. If you're born pretty or less than pretty, that's how you didn't do anything to earn it, right? So people think that they can get whatever they want because they're pretty. They think they can do whatever they want, but you're also and it was also I was watching the Blue Therapy show, and it was like the girl was like, oh, he knew what kind of girl that he was getting, and I need my Gucci bag, and he just bought me one in September, but he needs to know, like, I don't want to tell you. She knew she sounded stupid when she said, I don't want to tell you what's scheduled to buy me stuff. What? Pretty can make you feel entitled. It can make you treat people wrong if you focus on that. So I said, I wish I was there for the whole argument. It was going on. It was so funny being my business partner. So I said, right? Sometimes I just be want to stand in one spot. So what I said was, I gotta exercise. Keep going. That people, okay, so men, their strategy is to get the money, and that way they can get pretty. They can attract pretty all day long because they have the money. But women, some women think that when they, just because they're pretty, they can attract the man so they don't have to work and make the money. I'm trying to figure out, like, what is it, right? I'm trying to think, like, is that what it is? Because that's true for some women. Like, they think that if they stay pretty, if they stay fine, right? But that fades though, but that's besides the point, that they can attract the man to bring them the money, and that money is their money, okay? By osmosis, I guess. Of course, I don't think that that's a good plan. Of course, I don't think, all right, I got a lead coming in, sorry. So I was like, of course, that's not a good strategy, mama. That ain't a good strategy, just to be like, I'm gonna be cute. And then, but what if he never come? What if nobody ever come and save you? I'm trying to tell people now, they ain't never gonna save you. Nobody coming to save you. Because pretty can attract a man, but if you're not smart, if you're not honest, if you're not decent, they could look at all the girls with all the butts and all the boobs and all the flat tummies all they want to, but at the end of the day, the person that they're marrying has integrity. The person that they're marrying has, they're looking for a mother and a wife. So imagine the qualities that they're looking for. You think that they want hot, and they do, but they want both, right? But it's just like, pretty is not everything. So you have to use your smarts. You have to make your own money, because you just don't know that in this kind of world, if you don't make your own money, then what you gonna do? You're gonna get in bad situations. You're gonna put your kids, who you got because you just depending on pretty, in a bad situation. That's not what we want to do. I don't know why this bus. Come on, bus, move, bus. So what I'm saying to you is, you gotta have another plan, ladies. You gotta have another. It's the guys that do the same thing. They think being handsome is gonna get them all the girls and all that stuff, and they don't focus on making their money and building their wealth. Like, if you're not focused on building wealth, what are you focused on? If you're not focused on, you want to focus on your family, you want to focus on your relationship with God. But if you're not focused on these things, and you're allowing the world to tell you how to think, come on. At the end of the day, yeah, you could be. And then the girls with money, here, I got another one too. The girls with money, when they finally get money, in real life, I saw how a woman became business partners with this guy, and I guess she set everything up and it didn't work out because her attitude was horrible, right? So that was the story from his side. So she chose the money over the man. And so the problem is, when women actually get money, they feel like, oh, I don't need you, I don't need this and that and the third. And that's what this whole independent woman thing they don't like. But if you focus on the money and you're still humble, though, I mean, you're winning. You know what I mean? Like, you still gotta understand that you want something and you have to act a certain way to get it, right? So that's a different conversation. But come on, like, y'all gotta stop choosing the money over the relationship sometimes. So I say that to say, like, I had a client that I was like, please go talk to him first. I have to tell so many women to go talk to your man. It's not even funny. Like, because when we want something, we want it, right? If we want to move tomorrow. Like, we don't want to wait. We don't, but you're making a mistake, ma'am. You're making a mistake. Talk to him first, right? This is what I'm saying. It's like, we have to be very wise. So if you're not reading books, if you don't have a mentor, if you don't have a mom to tell you what to do, or y'all never talked about anything serious, where are you getting your information from? Thank you. Where are you getting your notes from? How are you learning about life? Like, I had to wake up at 31 after getting like a separation and had to wake up. I was asleep for a long time. Where are you getting your information from? Because nobody taught me things about life. So I feel that passion in my heart to be like, well, let me go ahead and explain some things on the video. You know what I mean? For those who are searching for answers and trying to figure out why their life don't add up. Yo, y'all can say I don't need a man all you want to. I ain't gonna say that out of my mouth ever. I'm not gonna say it, because your logical thinking helps me to think better. Your emotionless decisions allows me to make better decisions. I can see, like, I've done it on my own. You get what I'm saying? So I can appreciate when I get guidance. People just depend on, I guess they're hoping, and like, I was having a conversation. I'm like, stop hoping. You're in a bad situation. Stop hoping for stuff to happen. That's good. Stop hoping, first of all. Just make a decision on the hard decision that you have to make. Because everything you're saying, it's like you're pulling it out of the air. We do this, ladies. We do it. And it's like, this is why I'm like, if you don't have a logical woman, if you're alone, if you're not with someone, you have to learn how to value one another. Okay? You gotta learn how to. That's why somebody's like, oh, it's because you were in real estate, that's why you know. Because I was tired. In the beginning of real estate, I was like crying all the time, yo. I was like, so much. And I was like, all right, girl, I'm getting tired. I can't cry no more, right? So I had to be like, I don't care. Like, whatever happens, happens. If it don't happen, don't happen. If you feel like I'm not sensitive to your situation, it is what it is, because I ain't gonna live or die. And you're not gonna live or die if you don't get this house. So it is what it is. So I had to be a little colder because all of these emotions was killing me and killing my business. So that's what I'm trying to say. So when you're saying, I only value a man because of his money, I only value him because of this and that and the third, what I can make him do, he can go beat somebody up for me. Like, that's not smart, guys. Ladies, focus on the money, okay? Some men are doing the same thing. They might focus on pretty because they're interested in pretty girls all the time. Don't make no money. Don't want to see themselves successful. Society tells men to focus on getting your money together more so than they do the girls. And then the girls is just lost. That's how I feel. It's what it is. And like, y'all can tell me what's your opinion on this matter, because I just like, you can't win on that. You're gonna be 60 one day, you're gonna be 70 one day. All that stuff is gonna fade. And if you have your bag, if you have your money together, you'll have a better life. You have more options. You know, we all gonna get old. We all are not gonna be the cutest and the youngest anymore, okay? I did some squats today or yesterday. I still feel them. I'm like trying to get down walking down the steps like this, but it's okay. I did my squat stuff. We need to focus on getting better. And the reason why I chose money is because somebody said a long time ago, become a millionaire not for the money, but for what it will make of you. So imagine if you're pretty and you have money. I'm just saying, and you got a good attitude about it. You're not cocky and like, I don't need y'all. You heard what I said, right? You heard what I said about the advice. You heard what I said about the thinking. You heard what I said about decision making. I could do other things because I don't have to worry about all this big decision making for my family, constantly making sure, hey, today is my leadership on point. I can manage some things as a woman when I don't have to worry about, is my leadership on point and what am I doing to bring us to the I'm gonna still have my ideas, I'm gonna still have some stuff, but it's not such a burden. So guys, value yourself, value your mind, value what God gave you, value your gift. This is not what I was gonna talk about today. I lost my notes, so I was like, but God, I guess you want me to talk about this. And stop focusing on material things and material situations and stuff like that. Focus on becoming a better you. That's what my video is about, becoming a better version of yourself. Because the more you become a better version of yourself, the more money you make. The more money you make, the more you can fix your credit. The more you can fix your credit, the more you can buy a house. The more you can buy a house, the more you can buy investment properties. The more you can start businesses. Got it? Get it? Good. Have a good day. Love y'all. Bye.